Welcome to Anime Chronicles. Today we explore Castlevania Season 1, a brutal, gothic action anime with an IMDb rating of 8.3. Dracula declares war. After Lisa is executed for witchcraft, Dracula appears above Wallachia in a storm of fire. He gives the people 1 year to make peace before he brings vengeance. 1 year later, he opens portals across the sky, unleashing night creatures upon cities. Explosions of blood follow as his army massacres entire towns in a single night. The church watches helplessly as fire rains down and screams fill the air. Demons invade Grezit. The city of Grezit is overrun by night creatures that tear through homes and churches. People scatter as monstrous beasts crash through walls and devour everything in sight. A priest watches his congregation slaughtered around the altar during Mass. The streets are slick with blood as the last defenders fall one by one. Only ashes and silence remain as the monsters vanish into the night. Trevor Belmont arrives in Grezit. Trevor Belmont stumbles into Grezit as a discredited monster hunter in exile. He visits the marketplace and hears rumors of demons and rising tensions. Locals warn him about the church's cruelty and growing fear of the speakers. He is drawn into a tavern fight after insulting the bishop's men. Despite being drunk, Trevor takes them down with speed and skill. Speakers in hiding. Trevor tracks down the speakers hidden beneath Grezit, living among old ruins. He meets their elder, who refuses to abandon the town despite the threat. The elder mentions that one of their own disappeared investigating the catacombs. Trevor agrees to help them in exchange for safety from church forces. He descends below the city, unaware of the traps ahead. Revealed. The freed speaker is Sypha Belnades, who controls elemental magic. Together with Dracula's war council, Dracula assembles vampires from across the world inside his shifting castle. The room fills with cold stares and hunger as he introduces Hector and Isaac, two human generals. Tension rises instantly as the vampires question his authority and sanity. Carmilla arrives late and immediately begins planting seeds of division. The war against humanity begins with silence, scheming, and suspicion. The Belmont Vault discovered. Trevor, Sypha, and Alucard arrive at the ruins of the Belmont estate. They descend through the ground and uncover a sealed vault of ancient knowledge. Shelves stretch to the ceiling, holding relics, spellbooks, and monster-hunting weapons. Sypha begins reading ancient texts while Trevor arms himself with new tools. Alucard quietly studies vampire lore, piecing together their next move. Isaac's loyalty to Dracula. Dracula speaks privately with Isaac in his chambers, away from the others. He reveals his grief over Lisa and his fatigue with endless war. Isaac listens quietly, loyal not out of fear but shared pain and belief. He promises to protect Dracula from all betrayal, no matter the cost. Their quiet moment shows the bond of two broken men in a doomed cause. Carmilla's rebellion takes shape. Carmilla confronts Hector, manipulating him into joining her secret plan. She questions Dracula's motives and promises Hector a role in a new future. As Dracula grows distant, Carmilla gathers her own army behind the scenes. She prepares to move Dracula's castle into her own territory. The betrayal brews beneath layers of charm and calculation. Sypha's power grows. In the Belmont Library, Sypha trains with ancient magical scripts. She summons lightning from thin air and shapes flame into walls and chains. Alucard and Trevor watch as her strength increases with every trial. Sypha combines ancient theory with her natural talent, pushing herself harder. Her spells begin warping the very air around her with power. Carmilla attacks the castle. As Dracula's castle begins teleporting, Carmilla launches her surprise attack. Hector's manipulated actions open the gates to her forces. Vampires pour into the stronghold as chaos erupts across every corridor. Isaac holds the line, battling invaders with summoned demons and steel. Walls crumble as betrayal turns the castle into a blood-soaked war zone. Isaac is cast away. During the battle, Dracula saves Isaac by using the infinite corridor. Light engulfs him as he's pulled through dimensions, landing in a vast desert. Isaac wakes alone and furious, thrown away to survive once again. His faith in Dracula is unshaken, but pain has returned to his heart. The winds howl across the sand as Isaac walks forward alone. Alucard vs. Dracula. Alucard confronts his father in the heart of the castle. Sword meets claw in a brutal clash between generations and grief. Trevor and Sypha arrive mid-fight and join with spell and steel. Dracula's strength overwhelms them until he steps into Lisa's old room. Memories break him. He halts, weeping, and Alucard strikes the final blow.